What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to episode 5 of our F1 2018 fantasy mod here with Force India on Motorsport Manager. And today, back again, as I said, episode 5, the Cape Town Grand Prix is today. And had a few comments of people saying, why am I just doing the races? Why aren't I showing any headquarter upgrades? And, when you start with Force India, you start £30 million in debt. So I have no budget. I can't do any headquarter upgrades. The season's quite long, but yeah, I just can't upgrade anything. At least I couldn't at the beginning because, cost to improve is 300 million. Let's have a look at our factory. So factory, we've got the best staff. What are we lacking on? Design, factory, staff and brand. Is that a thing? Brakes. Wow, there's a lot of stuff actually. Brakes and... Okay. So let's upgrade. Can we upgrade this? The chairman. Yeah, see that I can't upgrade anything because of our financial situation. We started off £30 million in debt. That's why I started off with Force India, because they have such a, it's like almost, just a big struggle of funds and money. So unfortunately, we can't make any upgrades for that. The pit crew, I've just auto managed for now. I mean, I don't really see too much need in sorting that out. Interview with Sky. Let's do an interview. Here we go. You had some time to use what are your main worries at the moment. Yeah, we need to improve the car's performance level. One, not even performance really, it's more we need to improve its reliability. Everyone keeps crashing, and that's just not, it's just not good enough. Everyone, if we keep crashing, we keep DNFing with Perez. Last race, both people DNF'd in the whole race. Both our drivers DNF. We got 0 points, so that's not good. We go over to the car, improve parts. Let's have a look here. Reliability. I've been trying to get the front wing better. The engine I'm pretty happy with. 950 is not too bad. Brakes I've been working on as well, but it's just not good, mate. In all honesty, everyone's just they just keep DNFing. It's more so Perez. Ocon's done great. He's 7th in the standings. He's doing fine. He can make up a lot of ground as well. He can overtake Hartley very easily. He's outperforming Ricciardo, for example. He's outperforming Sainz, Alonso. He's outperforming both the Renaults pretty much single-handedly. So if we start getting Perez some points alongside Ocon, we will literally jump into 4th place. That's a good place to be, and that's just fantastic. I've seen a few comments asking for me to start a new season with the new drivers. I am going to do that. That is on my shortlist to do, but what I'm going to do first of all is just finish one season with the 2018 mod, and then almost, I guess, use that as the transition to go into 2019, instead of just ending this where it is really abruptly. I'm literally just gonna work on that. Can we design a new part? I don't know if we can because of our money situation. Brakes. Can we do that? I think we might be able to here. What are we gonna do? I want improved that. Can we do it? Build part? No, I can see. So I mean, I can't do anything right now. We can't do anything. We just have to crack on with it. Keep performing well. But like I mentioned. I'm gonna finish up this season, see where we finish. 4th place. Oh, what's happened here? It's constantly on the phone. Okay, I'm not gonna fine him, but I'm gonna sort out Perez, mate. He's in my bad books anyway. So Perez, mate, stop ringing up our mechanics. I mean, our job security is pretty secure. We've gained +10 every single time. Oh wait, have we? Oh no, that's personality traits. Tondela we got -31. That would be because both cars DNF'd. Dubai we had -11. So that's not good. Hopefully we just get Ocon or someone, one of them in the points. That's all we need to do. Literally just need to get them in the points. That's the tyre selection I'm going to go with. Usually I skip practice and I do it off screen. You know what? I'm just going to bring you practice. I'm going to bring you the qualifying. and I'm going to bring you the race as well. But like I mentioned, we can't do any upgrades, we can't do anything at the moment, just because of Force India's financial situation. That's why I picked them initially in episode 1. You can go back and check that out. But I picked them because I thought it would be a bit of a challenge, and it adds a bit of longevity to the save, you know, overcome the financial troubles, have a bit of a rough first year, and then second year you can build on that. But like I mentioned, it was just, I guess, poor timing on my front, as the F1 2018 season's really ended in real life. The 2019 one is coming up soon, but I'm going to use this as a way to transition to that. So don't worry, yeah, I'm going to bring you to 2019 version. Just as soon as we get through this one, we're going to run through this and just see where we can. Hopefully, we can get 4th place. That's really the goal for me. It's a pretty straight track, right? So, do you want high downforce? I feel like you do. And then I feel like you're going to want top speed, right? That's how I'm going to leave it for him. If he doesn't like it, that's his business. Downforce, we're going to tweak that to high. We're going to have a bit of... no, we want top speed, right? And then, yeah, we're going to do that. And then, yeah, we'll put both of them out on Ultra Softs to begin with to get that knowledge. Let's take practice and let's see, hopefully we can get good knowledge from both the boys here and hopefully do the job. Let's go stints. It's going to be a qualifying trim. Yeah, do 1 lap first of all, send out, and whack this on to times 12. Yeah, times 12. And then we're going to send out Ocon now. Again, a quali trim, 1 lap to get a bit of knowledge. He can go out on those tyres, and there he goes. Interesting to see some people using soft, some people using super softs, whereas we're on the ultras. The handling's spot on, says Perez. That's good to see. Vettel has a new fastest sector. Okay, Ocon thinks we're being too aggressive with wing angles. What's the setup level unlocked? What's he done? Oh, it's down here. Okay, setup knowledge is up to medium. Okay, so Perez is feeling pretty good. Great, good, very poor. So I have something to work with there. Let's see what's going on. Great, good, poor. Okay, so he does want acceleration for some reason. I mean, fair enough. We'll do that. We'll send him on 3 laps now, and he can stay on those tyres. Ocon's not really liking the setup as much, but I guess with the extra knowledge, it helps out a ton. Okay, so good. We can leave with that. We know he's gonna want more acceleration, right? So we can whack that down. We'll leave that. Yeah, we'll put that up there, and then this is okay. This is tricky. Sure, I'm gonna go for that. And again, this part I'm not into Formula 1 like super hardcore. So when it comes to like figure out the aerodynamics of the car and the wing levels and all that good stuff, that's a bit out of my my reach really. Yeah, that's not my domain. I just I just enjoy watching Formula 1 really. But Ocon set a very good lap actually there. As you see there, he's up into 6th. We are on the quickest tyre though, it must be said. But that's just because I'm trying to get the knowledge on the Ultra Softs to set up to level 2. It is indeed. So after this stint, I might just bring them in, put them out onto Super Softs, I think. I don't think we're going to utilise the soft tyres, so yeah. We've done something to Ocon's car. He's just not liking the car really, is he? But again, we get more setup knowledge for both of them. They're both onto high, so hopefully that helps us yeah, tweak those final few things that they're moaning about. As we see here, we get both of them on to, yes, level 3 for both of those. 13 minutes left. We should be have enough to get a good amount of race trim knowledge and super soft tyre knowledge, which is what I'm planning on doing. So let's go over to Perez, who now has high knowledge for his car, and he's saying great, good, and okay. Damn, so he wants not so much acceleration. So we're going to do that. Stints now race trim 4 laps. We're going to send him out on super softs, and he can just get on out there. And then Ocon, oof, again maybe a bit too much acceleration for him, as he's now gone. He was great, good, very poor, and now that one was okay. Okay, very poor. So he wants to, not so much. Maybe a bit like that. I'm going to do that. We're going to send him on a race trim 4 laps on the super softs as well, and just get them both out really. They're a good distance apart from each other. They've set pretty good laps as well. Ocon up in 6th currently, Perez in 8th. So that's good to see. If we, if they have this sort of performance in the race day, we'll be in for a very good weekend. And yeah, up to 4th in the standings, which is the immediate goal. I don't think we have quite enough to challenge Red Bull as of right now, but I think, yeah, long term, that's, I guess, hopefully the goal, I reckon, is to overtake Red Bull long term. Here we go then, round and round the track. Super soft ones up to level 1, which is good. Ooh, I don't think we can squeeze out to level 3 actually. I think we've left it a little too late. I think we definitely get the level 2 for both of these. But with 5 minutes to go, although this is really shooting up, maybe we can. Although they're both on their in-laps, which is worrying. So they're going to come in. I'm going to have to send them out as soon as I can. Send out. I'm not even looking at any of that right now. Just get out. You have 3 minutes left. Just get out there. Literally just get out into the race. I don't care what tyres you're on. We need the knowledge up to level 3. It's about 2 minutes left. It's going to be really close if we can get these onto level 3 or not. Can we do it? We do. Thankfully we do. We get ultra soft, super softs, qualifying and race trim all onto level 3, which is fantastic stuff for the race. That will help out a ton, and yeah, hopefully help us push on into those points paying positions. Worn tyres, that's fine. You're coming in now anyway, mate. The session's over, so just come on in. Right, Perez down in 10th, Ocon up into 6th. But that's just because, of course, we were on the ultras pretty early. And it's only practice. It doesn't really mean a huge amount. So, yeah, good stuff. Good practice session, actually. We got everything what we wanted. We set out to get onto level 3. So, no complaints on my side. And, of course, we head into qualifying. So, we can, of course, whack on the level 3. Whack on the ultra softs. And, yeah. There we go, level 3 for both. They've both got very good setups as well. Pretty much happy across the board. So I'm just going to start qualifying, take the qualifying session. And let's hope we can squeeze both the boys into the next round. I want to keep an eye on, I don't know, yeah, Verstappen always somehow sets a really quick lap before it actually starts. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. But I want to keep an eye on what the other teams do with their tyres. So Vettel goes out first. We're going to send out Perez now on this set of tyres. I don't want Ocon to go, too quickly after him. Set this up, bang that down, put that down to ×4. Send out. Have I got time to do this? I don't think I do. Cancel that. Oh, I've stuffed this. Cold and cold. Oh no, I've stuffed that. Ocon can go out now. So let's have a look. Where is Vettel? Can I? Oh, okay, I need to try. I want to try and look at Vettel, see what he's doing with his tyres. Okay, he's only just setting his lap now, that's fine. Bang that down. The tyre temps are really cold around this track. Overheated cold, that's pretty awful. Perez currently 4th, but he's going to drop way, way, way down, I think. As, yeah, not the best lap from him. Is that Raikkonen stuck behind him, maybe? So we may have slowed down Raikkonen a good chunk, which isn't, I guess, good news, but... at least we're ahead of some big hitters in this race. And Vettel's currently in the pits, so he's the man I'm keeping my eye on. As hopefully does Ocon come through in top 15? Doesn't. Ocon's 18th, so I've got to keep a cool, 4 minutes left. I've got to commit with Ocon to get him through to the next round. Okay, so they go for out on a new set of tyres. By the looks of things. I don't think Vettel's going to go out again. Perez I can leave. It's Ocon. That's obviously the issue. Yes, okay. Ocon is going out on a new set is what it looks like they seem to do. So Ocon's going to go out because he needs to make it through to this top 15 basically. Hopefully he's got some good space now. There's not as many cars on the grid, as obviously a lot of them are just going to sit in their garage as they have a guaranteed top 15 finish. They don't need to do anything crazy. Thread the needle, thread the needle. Good, perfect. That's a lot better for Ocon. Hopefully he can push on now and, yeah, as I said, overtake the likes of Leclerc, Van Dorn, and so on. Let's have a look here. Green first sector, about a point +8. So that'll put him about 4th if he keeps up this pace. He comes bursting forward now on this nice little bend. Green second sector about 1.3, so he's down to about 7th, 8th position as things stand. As he comes across the line, 11th. It will do. It will do. As I said before, Perez is the stronger qualifier, but Ocon's the better, seems to be better in races. So yeah, just have to keep an eye on that. But they're both through to the next round is the important thing, right? So yeah, can't be too disheartened here. As we again, is that another Ferrari we're blocking off? Might be Raikkonen. As he comes in to the pit lane, and there we go. We're through into the next Q2, and a bit shaky from Ocon, but he's done it in the end. And yeah, like I said, we're through to Q2, which was what we aim to do. Now we've got to hopefully improve Ocon a little bit to get into this top 10 and then the shootout. But yeah, hopefully we can overtake the likes of Magnussen, Alonso. Sainz had a very good lap actually. He's one to look out for. Here are the eliminated people: Lance Stroll, Ericsson, Leclerc, Van Dorn, and Gasly, all eliminated. And like I said, yeah, we head into Q2 now, so I'm going to take this qualifying as well. And let's see how this goes. Of course, I'm going to keep an eye on Vettel, see what tyres he goes on to, as that's what I really need to get down is tyre management and the best way around that. So it looks like, is it a fresh set for everyone? Again, Verstappen has a lap already somehow, but we're going to wait for Vettel to go out so I can see what he does. Although he's taking a long time about it, let's whack this up to times 12. Who's going out? There he is, Vettel. A new set of tyres, so I'm gonna send Ocon out first because he always seems to struggle the most. I'm rinsing through all my ultras though. That's the problem I have here. Is that I'm stuck behind a Renault. Yeah, that's not good. You never ever want to be stuck in traffic. I know, Perez, mate. You're going to get a lap time. Just doing this optimization with Ocon. This is a tough track to get it right. Tyre temps are going to be good. Overheated on the brakes. And we've got over to Perez now, who's going to, again, chomp through these tyres. And I think, we've sent him out behind Ocon. Luckily, he has a bit of gap, actually. He has a good gap. I think a good gap, that is. To Ocon ahead of him. And let's see, hopefully I can get them both through to the shootout. That will really help because they often have very good starts to the Grand Prix and we often make up a lot of positions. So if I can do that this time around and yeah, just really get a good start off the grid into the points positions. Overheated, perfect. It's not overheated by much, so hopefully that will sort out. Ocon, I mean, saying that's not great, that's not too bad. You're a lot faster than Sainz, a lot faster than Alonso, a lot faster than, you know, Hulkenberg as well, so that's not a bad lap by any means. So that's not too bad, you know. I think that should be, it's going to be close, but I think he should be through to the top 10 shootout. I don't think we need to risk any more tyres actually for Ocon. As Perez now, what's he doing? A 1.2. It doesn't look very fast actually around this lap, it must be said, as I'm only on times 2 maybe, but he comes across the line just about. Oof. Damn, Perez just about doing enough and there's about 4 minutes left. Sainz has gone out for another lap, as has Alonso. Do I commit the same? Ocon I think's through. I don't need to worry about Ocon. But it's Perez. Because there's 3 cars behind him that are doing another lap. 3 minutes to go. Perez, you're going to have to go out, mate, I think. Yeah, you're going to have to go out, Perez, mate. I can't afford to have you... I've stuck him behind a bloody Sauber, is that? Or is that a Haas? It might be a Haas. I've got him in so much traffic here. Why have I've basically ruined this. He's not going to set a fast lap time in all this traffic. Not a chance. Overheated massively in perfect tyre temps, but I think I'm just disheartened from the amount of traffic he's in. Luckily, actually, the people behind him hadn't even set a fast lap. So... this is pretty pointless him being out here, especially behind the Haas. Who is the Haas? Is it Grosjean maybe? Magnussen? I think it's Magnussen. That's holding us up big time. So that's a bit of a shame as Perez is going to overtake him almost across the line. Luckily we stay P10 anyway, but I sent him out as a bit of a precaution, but in the end it just ended up burning an extra set of tyres really, didn't it? So both into the final shootout, which means they're both top 10 on the grid, guaranteed at least. So it's just about how far up the grid we can go. I don't really see us getting any higher than 7th. really. You know, the Red Bulls are just a little bit faster than us. The Ferraris and Mercedes are a lot faster than us. So, yeah, I don't really see us breaking that top 6. But if we can get 7th and 8th, or, you know, somewhere around there, 7 and a 10 is not too bad either. Just as long as we aren't a 9 and 10. But here are the eliminations. Sainz and Hulkenberg, both the Renaults, are out. Alonso in the McLaren. Sorokin in 12th isn't too bad for him. And then Grosjean in the Haas has also gone out. So Hartley doing well for Toro Rosso. But both our names are finally in there in the top 10 shootout, where we're going to take the qualifying. And once again, I'm going to sort of follow suit with what Vettel does, because we've burnt through so many tyres now that I'm a little bit worried actually on what really to do there. I swear Verstappen again somehow has a ghost lap already, but I think that's just a bit of a glitch in the system. I don't think that's actually going to count as his lap time. As yeah, we just sort of wait for Vettel to commit. He usually goes out first, and he does. Is that a fresh set of tyres? No way. I can't do another fresh set. Maybe I can. Fine. Another fresh set it is for Perez. Out he goes. Ridiculous the amount of tyres you use. I need to start bringing more super softs actually then. Because we never really used the hardest compound anyway. Put on these both. Overheated perfect. So close as well. I'm going to wait with Ocon, because how close is Perez to the finish line? There goes Perez. Now we'll send out Ocon, now that Perez has gone past. And he starts this flying lap, and we're in the top 10, and that car goes steaming past, but there's a bit of traffic for us, but I think there's a good enough gap that it won't slow down Ocon too much. Vettel sets the fastest lap, with Verstappen not far behind, and we look to get both our boys up the board. Here we go. Can I get this good for Ocon? Cold and cold. Oof, that's pretty bad. Perez doesn't look happy with his lap. I can probably see why. It's not the best. But he's not too far behind Ricciardo, so he should do alright, actually. 7th. I don't think many people will do better than that. Hartley does actually do better than that. Hartley's done a cracker, as has Magnussen. So I think Ricciardo's just bottled that a bit there. And Ocon, where's he going to come across? He's had a very good lap, actually, today. Where's he come across? 5th place for Ocon so far. Wow. That's very good. Ocon's absolutely smashed that. And let's I guess we just wait to see if anyone does another lap. I'm going to squeeze one out with Perez. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to send him out on one of these worn tyres and just see if he can somehow smash out a lap that's quick. Magnussen's gone out as well, so it's not he's used another fresh set of tyres though, which I'm just going to try to save a set for the race. Overheated, good. That's not the best. That's not great, really. Oh, Ricciardo's gone for a sneaky tactic. Maybe I should have done that. Gone out on the softs to, yeah, be able to start the race on them. But it should be fine nonetheless. Perez now with a white first sector. I think the tyres are a bit too worn for him to do any good. Is it a white? Yeah, white second sector. It's not looking good for him. Where's he come across the line? It is P10. P10 for Perez, P5 though for Ocon, and he often starts so well on the race. So I'm so happy about that. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to get this race underway. And I'm just hoping we avoid if we can stay in the points positions, I'll be so happy. Double points is what I'm hoping for. Hartley's done a fantastic job there. Ricciardo's done a cracking job actually to overtake Magnussen even on the softs. And Perez just quite a lot off the pace actually. He is admittedly really off the pace, but it is what it is. And Hamilton grabs the pole and he's looking to close down that gap on Vettel, who I believe is leading the Grand Prix. No, not the Grand Prix, the Drivers' Championship, sorry. But yeah, we've done a fantastic job in qualifying, both through to the final 10 shootout. Ocon in 5th, Perez in 10th, but yeah, pretty good start nonetheless. And let's get the race trim whacked on. Ultras as well. Ooh. Do I do super softs? Oh wait, is it raining? In that case, I'm going to do super softs instead of ultras, because I think when the rain stops, how long does it say how long they last for? (10 to 12). It stops raining at... Oh, so that's lap 6, lap 7, lap 8, lap 9. There'll be 13 laps left. Those are a bit too close to comfort. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do race trim and super softs, and then I'm going to start obviously on the intermediates. We're going to attack, overtake, and yeah, again, this is the first time I'll have a race in intermediates condition. As you see here, Hamilton in 4th on the standings, trying to chase down Vettel, and then we're down in 7th, but hopefully a good finish today can help us leapfrog Hartley, who's in 7th on the grid. There is Perez in 10th. But let's just get the race underway. Here are the 5 red lights. Everyone's on intermediates, of course, as it is raining. And I'm going to whack auto on for this. And here we go. Not the best start for Perez, but it's not too shabby either if he goes up actually into 10th or 9th, sorry. Ocon's on the inside of the Ferrari of Vettel up into 3rd. And the Mercedes have had a fantastic start to this Grand Prix, as has Ocon, and the Ferraris, a bit lackluster as they drop down, but of course, very early doors. Perez stuck behind a lot of cars, to be expected when you're in his position, but Ocon doing well to hold on to this 3rd spot, which is good news. Anyone but Sorokin, he says, as he's overtaken. Perez down to 11th now, actually. And I may be tempted just to maybe conserve him a little bit. I'm going to bring his tyres down. He can stay on overtake, but I'm kind of want to preserve him and not push him too crazily on these intermediates, as he of course has to go the distance. Got to keep an eye on the rain. It looks like we're going to come in around 7, 8, maybe lap 8 I'm going to come in. Get a good sort of undercut maybe on the softs as it starts to dry up on the track. But Ocon doing a fantastic job. I'm going to crack this up to ×4 just to get things underway a bit. But Ocon doing stand-up job here in 3rd as things stand. Perez up into 8th as well. So maybe Vettel needs to get out of his way apparently. Vettel, mate, we doing? Holding up the track. Perez up into 8th actually, so he's doing a cracking job as well. We're ahead of both the Red Bulls, I believe. I don't see Ricciardo anywhere. Verstappen. Yeah, Ricciardo's down in 16th, so we're ahead of both the Red Bulls. We're ahead of one of the Renaults. And yeah, Ocon's in a podium finish again, so... Okay, he starts slowing down on him. My bad, mate, my bad. You have to go medium, though. Which means Vettel may get past you, mate. But we're not really fighting Vettel and Raikkonen in reality. You know, if they get past us, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, our fight's not with them at all. So, yeah. It's not too, doesn't bother me too much if they get past. But he's doing a cracking job of holding them off for now. And it's not even like he's causing a train. He just has a really good pace. I mean, there's a bit of a train, but it's nothing, you know, it's not too congested. He's just doing great defensive work. He's pretty much gifting a Mercedes a 1-2 though, although Raikkonen's had enough. Raikkonen hops around the outside and yeah, really gets things going for Ferrari as they realise that Mercedes getting away a little bit. But yeah, how's the tyre wear? Keep it. We've churned through ours so much more than everyone else. So I have to back up actually. Mainly just with Ocon. He's really worn out his tyres. I've done a very poor job on that, but don't have to be on them for too much longer, mate. So just, yeah, really hold in there. I can't afford to pit him in too early, though. I think maybe I have to come in early with Ocon, actually. He's struggling to overtake Sainz. That's fine, mate. Oh, Sainz is really in your way, isn't he? There you go, mate. You're up past him. There you go, up his inside. Hold on to the position, though. You can't be moaning and then losing the position, mate. Okay, Ocon. Yeah. Right, you're coming in, mate. What do we go? Lap 8. Still 14 laps to go. You're coming in on softs, I think. Is your car alright? You know, our car's not the most reliable. 100% charge. Fast pit strategy. Let's risk it. You have to just come in, mate, really. You really do. So just hold them all up a little bit more, little bit longer. All right, mate, you'll get on slicks in a minute, mate. Calm it down, mate. Hamilton's not even pit yet, so calm down, Perez, mate. You're up into third, though you are a long way away from the rest of the gang. So you're pitting now too. Super softs. Charge you fast. Yep, there we go. How's Ocon doing? I put you onto neutral tyres. I don't want to push you too much, mate. Although some people have gone for ultras. Is it going to rain again? Doesn't look like it. So I'm just going to go for the softs, to be honest, just because I feel like I can push them a little bit more. And yeah, just get a good run out of them. There goes Ocon. He's up into 5th. Perez on the back end of the points, chasing them at least anyway. But yeah, a few people have gone for the ultra softs variant. Although Perez up into 9th. And he's chasing Leclerc, who's on the harder compound tyre. Science has joined us on the super softs. And I think we've made the right call there, you know. Yeah, we have a bit. Yeah, we can just chill, really. Just enjoy the positions, waste a few laps. And we're going at a decent pace. You know, that's Verstappen, right? Yeah, he's on ultras. So again, we're not really fighting anyone on ultras, or Perez isn't anyway. Ocon will be, because he's going to want those high-end points positions. But for now, he's got a good gap to Grosjean. And yeah, apologies, I clicked off the screen by accident. He's got a good-ish gap to Grosjean. It's 2.0 seconds. He's about 6 seconds behind Vettel, who's ahead of him. But yeah, the gap on Grosjean's getting bigger. So I'm going to put the engine into high for him and high for Perez too. And Perez, how's he getting on? He's closing the gap to Verstappen actually, and he's building a gap away from Ricciardo. So it's unfortunate for Perez because he is stuck in a Red Bull sandwich, and they obviously are one of the fastest cars on the grid. Back onto Ocon. Again, he's getting away from Grosjean, but Vettel and everyone else are in a world of their own. So yeah, Ocon's just in his own league really right now. In order to really get away from Grosjean, I'm going to push him for a couple laps. Same with Perez. I'm going to push him as well for a couple laps too. Just help Perez push on. Maybe, yeah, just close the gap up to like likes of Leclerc and Grosjean, who will eventually have to pit again. And yeah, just not going to do this for too long, as I don't want to wreck the tyres. Especially for Ocon, because he has more to lose, and he's, you know, 4.5 seconds now ahead of Grosjean. So, as I said, Ocon's in his own league and his own world. What can you do, mate? I mean, how am I meant to help you get past Verstappen? You're the driver, mate, not me. Okay, yeah, I'll go easy on your tyres, mate. Chill, chill, chill. You're the driver, mate, not me. I can't help you get past Verstappen. He's coming in now anyway. Oh, no. What's happened to your brakes, Ocon? 30%. I may have to change those when he comes in, which is a big bummer. Big, big bummer for me. It's not going to rain again, but I don't want his tyres to get too bad, so I missed the pit chance then. I should have done it then, perhaps. Go on to ultras. I'm going to fix your brakes. I'm going to do it because I feel like if you at least finish the race, that's better than DNFing. And then Perez, you can stay out for one lap too, but you're going to go to push. You're going to push your tyres, mate. And then you're going to pit onto ultras. Your front wing, mate. How's it? That's 4.5 seconds. That's a long time. I have to. Do I have to? Nah, I'm risking it with Perez again, mate. I know you haven't got any points this year, but I'm risking it with you. Ocon's into the pits. I think he's going to come out in about 8th position, though, actually. Which is, yeah, I mean, the back, but a lot of people still got a pit, of course, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Comes out onto the ultras, of course, and Perez is in 2. Luckily, we don't double stack. A mistake on his front left tyre, though, so Perez in bad news there. We can go down to medium on the fuel. A mistake with Perez is awful. Something scraping on the floor, 30%. He should be alright, I think. It's in the back end of the points. Actually, I don't think Perez is going to make it to the points playing positions here. Ocon should be comfortable in 5th. Okay, you want to stop pushing? Alright, mate. Go on to high, right, though? You can go on to high, surely. But Perez, I don't know if he's going to get any points here. He's a long way off the other boys. Let's have a look here. Can we get anything cracking here? Alright, mate. I know your parts are looking rough, mate. What do you want me to do? Is anyone pitting? Is anyone going to pit? Leclerc, Grosjean's got a pit, I think. Surely? No, maybe not. How long's left? 40%. He could stay out. The good thing about Perez is if I can boost him up to these guys on the home straight, I think he can, help. I think that will help him overtake a few of these. There we go. That's good. There we go. Ocon's into 4th, actually, as Vettel pitted again. Oh, no, his tyres are really going through it. Oh, no, I didn't realise these tyres wore so fast. Oh, for... Perez, mate, what are you doing with your car? I need to know, mate. Ocon's into 4th. I think Vettel will overtake us. But he's got a big gap. And this is this the final lap? This is the final lap for Ocon. Perez is into the points. I repeat, he's into the points. He's into the points, mate. Just get your car across the bloody line. That's all I'm asking of you. What's happened? Finish 9th. 4th and 9th. Oh my god. We did it. Double points. And Haas only got 8th place. Red Bull only got 10th. Renault got 6th, but we outperformed them with Ocon's 4th. Sauber did get a 7th in Leclerc, but on the grand scheme of things, I think we've done amazing there. 4th place. Although I've just noticed, apparently I've skipped some frames in this recording, so hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, hopefully that's not too bad for you guys and it's still running smoothly. But that's a fantastic episode, I think. Double points positions for the first time this year. The rain probably helped out a little bit, and yeah, we outperformed both the Red Bulls, which I think is amazing. And on the grand scheme of things, I think that helps us into 4th, but we'll have to find out. Elsewhere, the Mercedes, of course, had a stand-up day. Probably thanks to Ocon. He helped them get ahead early, and then from there it was just plain sailing. Vettel had, a penalty. So that's not good for us, as that means Leclerc and Renault both got a few extra points, actually. So that's not the best. But I still think we've done enough to hop into 4th, because we, Toro Rosso, although Renault were ahead of us, but I think we gained enough points to overtake them. So it'll be very close. Here it is. Ocon's up into 6th in the standings. He can almost overtake Verstappen. He could almost be a top 5 driver this year. And then, Perez off the mark into 17th. So he's no longer on 0, which is just good to see. And let's skip forward. There we are, 4th place, tied with Renault because of Vettel's penalty. Mercedes actually gone to 1st. As they have a... Bottas tied on points. Hamilton only 1 behind. And then Raikkonen trailing a little bit. So Mercedes really stepping up now. And like I mentioned, yeah, we've managed to hop tied on points with Renault into 4th, 20 behind Red Bull, so a little bit out of reach. But for now, yeah, we're into 4th, and that's great news. That's a little personal target of mine. I know we set our target as only like 7th or something, but, I mean, it's still pretty close. Sauber could easily overtake us, as could Toro Rosso. Haas are still in the mix, really, so we need to keep performing the way we did today. Double points positions is what we need. But that is the end of today's episode. Unfortunately, I think we're still in debt, so I still can't upgrade any parts. So hopefully we don't start falling off against some of these other teams. But it's getting real close. We have some money in the bank soon, which is the good news. But yeah, I think that is the end of today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please drop it a like for the double points positions. Subscribe if you want to see frequent Motorsport Manager videos. As I mentioned, I will be bringing the F1 2019 Fantasy mod very, very soon. But I want to finish this season first. Yeah, 5 million we got today, so only 2 million in debt. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop it a like, subscribe if you want to see frequent Motorsport Manager videos. And I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later.